Hello, 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 and welcome to Trading Made Easy right here on YouTube. I'm glad that you found yourself here. Let me ask you a quick question before we begin. What would you do with $50 per day? If you were able to generate $50 per, just $50 per day at the end of the month, what would you do with that extra money? Would you pay off some bills? Would you contribute to your children's college fund? Would you travel? Would you be less stressed knowing that you can generate day after day $50? Well, that's exactly what I'm going to show you right here, right now. You are at the right video. So you're probably saying, well, what in the world am I looking at, and how in the world would this generate me $50 per day? Well, I'm glad that you asked. What you're looking at here is the foreign exchange market right at your doorstep, at your fingertip, on your phone. You now have access to the largest financial industry in the world. And in this industry, with the proper training, you can generate as little as $50 per day, or the sky's the limit, right? Because the truth of the matter is this: if you can generate $50 per day consistently, you can generate $500 per day consistently, $1,000 per day consistently, and on and on and on. What I am going to talk to you about today is I am going to uncover the vault. I'm giving you access to the vault, and I'm going to do it in a very simple, easy way. Welcome, my friend, to trading foreign currency. Now, this channel is dedicated to those interested in trading foreign currency, those interested in generating additional income while they're working their 9 to 5. You may not necessarily want to go out and get another job, whether that be your second or third job. You may not have time for that. You may not have interest in that. But you still want to generate some additional income for whatever your purposes are. This, my friend, is the way that you do it, because what you're in essence doing is you're putting your money to work for you. You no longer have to go out and physically work for this money. You can now send your money out into the market and have it generate this set amount that you are desiring for that day. So what I'm going to do is just show you $50, right? I'm going to show you how you can do $50. And like I said, if you can do 50, you can do 100, and so on and so forth. Now, simple, easy trading is my objective. That's how I trade. That's how my mind works. So you're not going to find anything complicated here, though trading foreign currency is a complicated skill. So you may be asking yourself, well, if it's a complicated skill, how am I going to do it in an uncomplicated way? Well, I'm glad that you asked. What you're looking at here is an arrow system, my friend. This system is fantastic for beginners. It allows beginners that know nothing about the market to enter in and actually generate income without having to know all of the nuances that typically you need to know in order to generate as little as $50 per day. See, I've been trading foreign currency now for a little over 2.5 years, and I learned everything manually, meaning I learned how to draw trend lines and support and resistance and channels and identify those channels, and I learned how to read patterns, the various patterns that we have in the market, head and shoulder patterns, bat patterns, Gartley patterns, M patterns, W patterns, what it all means, and how to pull it all together so that you can make a sound decision when you enter into the market. Now, I don't regret that. That has served me very well. I'm forever a student, because this is a $6.6 trillion a day industry, and I want a piece of it. I understand the power of it. I understand how this can break generational curses in households, how you can teach your children this and have them start putting up for their college education. They don't have to go out and get shackled into the student loan web. I understand the power of it, and I vow to teach it in a very simple, easy way. So that's what my focus is. That's what my intention is for everyone that comes to this channel, to introduce them to the foreign exchange market, help them to capitalize from this market in a very simple, easy way. Now, I explained to you that I learned everything manually. Some may say the hard way, right? I don't regret it. But what I am going to teach you is how you can do all of that without really having to know this in the beginning. Because I am an advocate for the education, I always would suggest that you do learn it. And I'm here to teach you that as well, at least provide you resources that will increase your education. But while you're learning, I'm going to show you how you can make at least $50 per day without ever having to know how to do any of those things. And so if you're ready for that, what I want you to do is subscribe to the channel, because I cannot possibly teach you everything in this one video. So subscribe to the channel, hit the bell notification so that you'll get notified, all that good stuff. If you have any comments, any questions, put it in the comments, because I'm reading these comments. My channel here is fairly new, so I'm going to read everyone, right? Because I'm not overwhelmed with them yet. So take advantage of the beginning, the benefits of being a part of the beginning of me building this channel. And of course, if you got any value at all, give me a like, and I'll just keep this party going, and I'll keep this train moving. So what you're looking at right now is an arrow system. It's a trading system that I use, and a lot of beginners use, and a lot of seasoned traders use. And basically, if you can follow the directions of 3 simple arrows, you can always, my friend, always make money in the market. Now, remember, I said just follow the direction. I didn't say if you can draw a trend line, or if you can draw support resistance, or if you can draw a channel, if you can draw an ascending channel or a descending channel, and you can identify it, and you can identify M patterns and W patterns. I didn't say any of that. Simply follow the guidance or the direction of 3 simple arrows. That's it. So let me give you an example. All right, so we have a big arrow and we have 2 little arrows. That's the system, my friend. This system is all inclusive. It does incorporate your trend lines, which is what you see right here and right here. It also has your support and resistance built in as well. And then, of course, these arrows are phenomenal, because what these arrows do is it reads the price. The price moves the arrow, so it reacts to the price. And so basically, it's like the GPS of the foreign exchange market. It tells you where price is going. Just like you will put in the address in your GPS, you don't know how to get to this destination. Never been in this territory before, but yet you can put in the address into your GPS and it will take you directly to the door. That's exactly what these arrows do, my friend. And anytime that you follow the directions of the arrows, you're making money. So let me just say this. The arrow pointing down is when you got your big arrow and your 2 small arrows going in the same direction. That's it. That's what you're looking for. Your big arrow is your indication that says, listen, we're about to change directions. We were headed north. Now we're about to go south. That's what the big arrow tells you. But you don't execute at that point. It's giving you a heads up. So that's a pair that you want to watch, right? Because you know that the direction is about to change, and you, my friend, will begin to capitalize on the change of that direction. Now, when you execute when you have the 2 small arrows going in the same direction. That's when you make your move. Now, there's some other ways that I can show you how to really, really maximize this system, but this is the very, very bare bones basic. If you know nothing else, you can make money in the market. So you have your 2 hours that populate. Right there is your time to get in, right? And you would ride that down until, really simply put, one or two things. You can ride this trend until the big arrow going in the opposite direction appears, which will put you right here. See that? So let's say you did that. You got in when you had your triple arrow right here, you got in right there. So let's say you didn't get out until, hold on one moment, let me get my cursor right. You got in. Oh, I apologize. My cursor is not in. Okay, here we go. And you got out at this big arrow. That's approximately 161 pips. 161 pips, my friend. Pips equates to money. And I'll explain that in another video. So again, subscribe to this channel because you're going to get content value that's going to put money in your pocket. So subscribe. I cannot stress that enough. So 161 pips, and let's just say that you leverage 50 cents. Just 50 cents. Pocket change, guys. Pocket change. That's $80.50 that you would have made on just that move alone. $80.50. Now let's say that's one way. Let's say that you got the same 161 pips and you leverage $1 this time. Then naturally you just made $161. So you get the gist. Now as you build your account, you're able to leverage more. You can increase the amount that you leverage. So let's just say that instead of going from big arrow to big arrow, you can also, I'm giving you some real nuggets here. You can also go, once you enter in, you can get out when you have the small arrow going in the opposite direction that appears. So that'll put you right here. Okay? Because you may be one who wants to see your money on a daily basis. And hey, there's nothing wrong with that, right? So that puts you right around in here. That's 67 pips that you would have earned. And let's see here. You got in, let's just say you got in on the 2nd of January. You got out on the 3rd. That's one day. And that was 67 pips. So let's say 67 pips, the same dollar that you leverage. That's $67. I just showed you how you can make at least $50 per day. Now again, as your account balance builds, instead of $1, you can leverage, say, $1.50, right? Because you're building your account. You just made 60 some odd dollars that's in your account. Immediately, there are no delays. It's immediate. So you increase your leverage. Now you're leveraging $1.50 on the same, let's just say 67 pips, right? So you got 67 pips. One moment here. On $1.50, you all may already have the figure. That's $100.50. $100.50, same time frame in one day. You made $100. I just was showing you how to make at least 50. So you can see I did not draw a trend line. I did not draw a channel. I did not have to identify patterns, no support resistance. All I showed you and all you would have to do is follow the directions of 2 simple arrows. How phenomenal is that? So think about it, my friend. The market opens 5 days per week, Monday through Friday. So in actuality, in the trading world, 20 days is a trading month. So if we had, say, you made $50 per day times 20 days, that's $1,000 per month, my friend. I just showed you how to make more than that, but at the minimum, that's $1,000 per month. What can you do with that $1,000? How would that $1,000 extra per month make a difference in your household? It would make a big difference in your household. And as I mentioned, that amount will increase. So I'm going to leave it right there. I just showed you how you can make $50 per day trading foreign currency without having to go to another job, without having to do anything that you don't want to do. You can do this while you're traveling. You can do this while you're on the beach. You can actually do this while you're at work, because you can put your trade in. It literally takes seconds to put your trade in on the phone. You now are employing your money. Instead of you being an employee, you have employed your money to bring back more money to you. So I hope that you got some value out of this video. Subscribe to the video for more ways that you can maximize this trading system. I am going to show you some nuggets that will literally blow your mind and put money in your pocket. That's what we're going to do. You all have a fantastic day on purpose. Bye-bye.